Alright, this week, the ambitious city lord of Pearland meet the fire elemental knight Lilius in this update. Also be sure to find out what threat is approaching Pearland in Lilius' side story Written in Blood. Please note that this update will occur as soon as Epic 7 is opened and will not require maintenance period. Oh really? That's nice. So, Lilius. I'm excited to take a look at her skills. I haven't seen them yet, and a lot of people seem to be excited for her. So, trained from birth to be a city lord, Lilius is a fire elemental knight that can contain her enemies as well as use her allies' strength to inflict powerful damage onto her enemies. Okay, so she is 5-star fire knight. Okay. Let's just read all this stuff. So we have follow me, charge. Takes the lead and attacks, triggering a dual attack from a random ally. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health. That is ridiculous. So she can just always trigger a dual attack on her skill 1. Well, that's already pretty crazy. And it scales to her health as well, so that's nice. Skill 2. Deploys a divine weapon, granting a barrier to the caster for 2 turns before a chance to provoke the enemy for 2 turns. Is that a single target provoke? You can soul burn for 20 souls to ignore effect resistance. You can guarantee that provoke. And that does go to 100% with skill enhance. With a -1 turn cooldown, so it'll have a 4 turn cooldown, it looks like. So, I don't know how I feel about that. If that's just like a single target provoke. Oh, it's 2 turns. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's nuts. Okay, so lastly, ready, load, fire. The 5 turn cooldown. Although that also goes down to 4. So, after awakening, dispels all debuffs from all allies. That's nice. And commands the Pearland army to fire on all enemies, decreasing combat readiness by 25% and inflicting damage according to the attack of the hero with the highest attack. Seriously? Increases the caster's combat readiness by 50%. Okay, she seems kind of ridiculous. So is this also single target? Dispels all debuffs from all allies. Commands Pearland army to fire on all enemies. Okay. So it hits all enemies, and the damage is based on the attack of your highest attack unit. Alright, Lilius does look nuts. She seems absolutely nuts. So her skill 1 triggers a dual attack from a random ally. So you could just do that every turn if you want. Plus it has health scaling. Her skill 2 has a 2 turn provoke, which is stupid. And by stupid, I mean like stupidly, ridiculously good. And just like a barrier tacked on there. Like, I don't even care about the barrier. The 2 turn provoke is ridiculous. And then her skill 3 is really good. She dispels all debuffs and then attacks all enemies using the attack of your highest attack unit. Also decreases their readiness and it pushes her readiness by 50%. She seems nuts. I will definitely be summoning for her, and I would recommend everyone else do the same. Oh, and her artifact. This is Knight Artifact. The start of the battle against a barrier equivalent to 30% of the caster's max health to the ally with the highest attack for 2 turns. Interesting. I wonder, would you run this over Aureus? I mean, if you only get 1 copy of it, it'll only go up to like, what? 22.5% of your max health. And if she has, I don't know, say 20k HP, that's a barrier for 4,000? Is that right? I think that's right. Anyways. So Lilius and Bastion of Pelusia drop right up. And then we have a side story. Lilius is a descendant of the royal family of Peludia, or Pelusia, however you say it, a kingdom that once ruled over Sidonia. While waiting for an opportunity to become the leader of Perlin, she takes advantage of an approaching threat to take a step closer to that dream. So this goes from 925 to 1010. So that's a 2-week period. And probably the usual stuff. So she gets a 50% boost, and then Furious and Violet get a 30% boost. What is going on with her leg, by the way? Can't really get a good enough look at her. Is there something weird going on with her left leg, or is it just some weird fashion choice? Anyways. So, blah blah blah, urgent missions, you can get monsters and stuff. Various difficulties, that all looks the same. There's locked stages. You get sky stones for things, and region rewards. So quest rewards, you get a 4-star artifact ticket, epic catalyst chest. In the exchange, we have Nightmare Mask, Blessing of Orbis, Path Power Loop, typical 1 Molagora Seed, runes and penguins, blah blah blah. Reputation rewards, nothing too interesting, and that's it. Alright, so this week is just Lilius. There's nothing else in here. It's literally just her and her side story. Nothing else. Not even like any bug fixes or anything like that. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a fix for the Nilgal fight in Hall of Trials, because he's got something funky going on with his combat readiness that I don't think is working as intended. I was hoping they'd fix that. But oh well. Anyways. So Lily seems nuts, and I look forward to summoning her and using her. Speaking of summoning, I thought for this week I'd end today's video with my daily summon, just for the heck of it. I got a labyrinth cube. There you go. Anyways, see you later.